course I can take the 2 belts, I can defend them simultaneously.
Who was going out there time and time again, back to back to back to back, putting it all on the line?
Conor, take a look around you. You got a lot of champions, a lot of grizzled vets. Who do you think would give you the hardest fight out of anybody on stage?
Right here. Right here, the hardest hitting 145-pound, the real hardest hitting 145er, right here. This guy TKOs people. When I knock people out, they don't fucking move. They're not. Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that?
This question is for Eddie Alvarez. You've been mentioning that Conor McGregor is not a championship fighter. He only has 2 to 3 rounds. Yet in your professional career, you've only went to the 5th round twice and lost 1 of them. What the fuck are you talking about, motherfucker? The fuck are you talking about? That's the champ! That's the champ!
I love it. One's gonna be there. One's gonna be there. I'm gonna be picking and choosing who I want to destroy next, and that's it.
You were on your way here. Eddie said he was disappointed in the country of Ireland. What do you think about that?
I don't give a what Eddie says. Who gives a The Irish are back. We've taken back control of New York City. I run New York City. I'm a pimp. Rocking Gucci mink. And without me, this whole ship sink.
How does this all feel to you?
Where the is my second belt? I've already got this one. Where's the second one at? Cheap 4.2 billion this company was sold for. Where's that second belt? Go backstage and grab that belt somewhere. Over here.
There's been a lot of talk about this special announcement that you're teasing for Saturday night. Can you give us a preview of it right now?
Don't worry about it. Just buy that pay-per-view twice.
Oh my God. I don't know. When I take that guy's belt, Leprechaun. Oh, good one. When I take that guy's belt, I'm looking around. I don't know what anyone else has for me around here. I might have to jump up and fucking drag Floyd Mayweather out of bed and see what the fuck he's at again.
Was there anything at all surprising about it to you?
Not one bit. They're not on my level. You've got to have size, reach, length. You've got to have some attributes. If you come in any way equal to me, I'm going to rip your whole head off, and that's it. I tell her every time.
Coming up with Eddie, and obviously he's on the reverse.
Who the fuck is Eddie? Who the fuck is Eddie?
Who's Eddie?
Eddie's getting his ass whooped and slept.
I cannot wait to perform for you. I'm going to take out one of your own. I'm going to cash your own money. But make no mistake, it's all love. The Irish love New York, and I'm honored to be here.
Sorry I'm late, I just don't give a
Eddie's known as a cardio freak. Are you worried about the not being able to cycle?
Yes,
run on the
yes
foot?
he is. Yeah, we'll see.
Yes, he is.
In 4 months, I overcame a triathlete. I outlasted a triathlete with 30 pounds on me and whooped his ass. This guy's a balloon. He ain't no cardio machine. What are you talking about? He's blown up, one clinch, and he's gassing for air as well.
He spent $300,000 on that last camp and gassed out 8 minutes in.
$25
$300,000.
$25
gassed out 8 minutes in.
No, I came for an apology from him. I want an apology for saying my wife and kids.
Suck these big Irish Hey, if he don't apologize, then I'm gonna make him beg.
I'm gonna give you a chance to apologize. You apologize to me.
These big Irish all in your face.
A question for Eddie. How did you get this done? Because it seemed like just a few days ago, they were targeting you and
He got it done by signing his last contract. He didn't even negotiate new money for himself. Imagine that. Look at everybody up here. They're all dressed like me. They're all trying to talk like me. They're all trying to be me. Everyone in the game wants this fight. This is the lottery fight. And this man took it on his last contract. Imagine that. Imagine getting the biggest fight in the history of the game and saying, shut your mouth, kid. You're getting paid what you got your last fight, and you're lucky you're even getting that. Yes, sir, and sign it. That's what happened.
You done yet? You done yet?
Where were you? Why the lateness?
I operate on my time. I operate on my own time. And I'm running early on my time.
When I say fighter, I'm talking about how you deal with adversity, how you deal with being in a bad situation. He deals terribly with being in bad situations and don't come back. Beltless. You'll be beltless November 12th. You'll be beltless. Not a 45, not a 55. You'll have to give up the little boy belt, and you're not getting the big boy belt.
Hey, Dana. Just another broke bum trying to sell some shit. That's it. He's broke and he's desperate. And he's trying to make it like, McGregor's this, McGregor's that. We've heard it all before. He's just another broke bum that can't afford to pay his fucking bills. So that's all that is. I've been whooping his style. I've been whooping that style a long, long time. He's a stocky, stuffed wrestler with an overhand. That's it. So I've been beating these guys up.
Tell him the truth. You ain't got a fucking shot. Tell him the truth. You ain't got a shot.
One round you're gonna.
You ain't got a shot. Your coach knows you ain't got a shot.
One round.
And anybody who knows anything about fighting knows you ain't got a fucking shot.
Fuck you and your coach.
You ain't got a shot.
What's your prediction for UFC 205?
Like I said, he's chinny. He has a chin. He gets cracked, he gets dropped. It's happened throughout his career. He's a weathered fighter. He's on his way out. He's very, very lucky to be in the position he's in. One round it will take me to knock him out.
I'm with Mark Henry now, and since I've been with Mark Henry, I've been growing a bunch.
You will keep the featherweight belt up until this fight.
I'm gonna wrap one on one shoulder, I'm gonna wrap the other on the other shoulder, and you're gonna need a fucking army to come take them belts off me. He's gonna be shooting for his life, but it's a long 25 minutes in there. I can hit you from anywhere. And that's what's gonna happen to him. He's gonna be shooting, panicking, I'm gonna be hitting him from everywhere. Sooner or later, he's gonna fall. One of those elbows, one of those shots are gonna dig into that soft, sweet spot into the temple, and that's all she wrote. Two-weight world champion, UFC history, New York, the Irish are back.
If you can't tell us about an announcement, bro, can you tell us about that coat?
Yeah.
Gucci Mink. This is what confidence looks like. Serious. This is what big Irish look like. I've ridiculed everyone on the roster. I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody. The double champ does what the he wants. Let me raise this. This is what I want to do. This is what I dreamed into reality. Oh, that looks good. That looks good. God bless.
When in New York, what else am I supposed to do with all this money? Training and shopping. I have an unhealthy obsession with spending money, but I have a healthy obsession with making it, so it's all good.
You lost one of them. You're complaining that he has no gas.
His question is, why you talking shit? That's his question. Why the fuck you up there talking shit? Say it like it is, you're blessed. You're blessed that I chose you. You're blessed that I chose to whoop your ass next. Say it like a fucking is.
You were the easiest opponent that made the most money. That's the truth.
Come prove it.
You were my easiest opponent that made the most money.
Come prove
That's
it.
why you were picked.
I could buy and sell your whole fucking town. I could buy and sell your whole bum town. Come fucking prove it.
You lost one of them. You're complaining that he has no gas.
His question is, why you talking shit? That's his question. Why the fuck you up there talking shit? Say it like it is, you're blessed. You're blessed that I chose you. You're blessed that I chose to whoop your ass next. Say it like a fucking is.
You were the easiest opponent that made the most money. That's the truth.
Come prove it.
You were my easiest opponent that made the most money.
Come prove
That's why you were picked.
I could buy and sell your whole fucking town. I could buy and sell your whole bum town. Come fucking prove it.
Nothing else to offer me except that gold belt.
I'm 155.
I made this fight.
And
I made everything that to do with this. I put him in that seat. I tell him what to do.
I just think about, you know, people in my division. This guy, he won 45-pound champion, and whatever try to step on my division to try to take my belt away, I will make sure I will keep my belt. But man, I'm here, you know. He's a challenge. I'm the champion.
Because we put you there.
And he's a smart
because
guy.
I put you there.
He doesn't want to fight for his 45 or for his featherweight. He don't want to put his featherweight belt in the line.
I see a gazelle up here.
If he lose, he don't have anything.
I see a gazelle up here, limping.
And so smart. He's trying to go up.
Old gazelle.
I'm gonna beat him. I'm gonna send him back to 45, and he's still champion. Just I talk the truth. You know, I don't trash talk. I just talk the truth. And March 5th, and I will send this guy back home sad, and I'm gonna keep my belt. You know.
I'll send him back home to California. He's home. You know, I swear to God, UFC 189, I fought Jose Aldo. I KO'd the country of Brazil's true champion. And seeing how he handles himself, how his team handles himself, they never learned the language of the oppressor. He never came to America. He trusted in his people, unlike this guy standing across from me. And that's why the people of Brazil love Jose Aldo. That's why when Jose Aldo steps off a plane, the country of Brazil greets him regardless of result. We're sending Rafael on a 4-day media run throughout Brazil in a couple of weeks, and we've got to book him a hotel. I've got to book him a hotel in his own home country. So that should tell you all you need to know. He will never step off a plane and receive a hero's welcome in the country of Brazil because he ran from the country of Brazil. He didn't trust his own. And that's why Jose is the true champion in his country. And this guy in Brazilian lingo is a gringo, and that is the truth.
He's going to have 6 months to have to...
Yeah, listen, cut out all this other stuff and I'd go through the whole roster in 4 months. And I tell you that right now, I'll whoop every single one of them inside 4 months if you cut out all this other shit. Bring me in, weigh me in, and I'll fight the next night and wipe out the entire game inside 4 months. I'll be fresh after 197. I believe I will dust Rafael inside 1 minute. He is a slower, sloppier version of Aldo. He's like a bum version of Aldo, so I believe in absolutely everything. I believe inside 1 minute I will dust him, I will exit the contest fresh, I will cash the check, I will sign the next contract for UFC 200, the brand new MGM, and we'll go again. 2015 was my year. 2016 is also my year. Every year is my fucking year.
I beat Ben Henderson, Nate Diaz, Anthony Pettis, Donald Cerrone twice. And I fought better guys. I fought taller guys, you know, stronger guys.
Donald don't want to fight. Donald, that wasn't a TKO. That wasn't a finish. Donald quit in there. Looking at that, it was an early finish for Dos Anjos against Cerrone. But looking at that finish, my God, as far as finishes go, it was one of the worst finishes I've ever seen. He was swinging wild. He hit nothing but shoulder. He almost lost balance. He was swinging that wild in there. He was hitting glove and then looking at the ref saying, "Ref, please stop this fight. Please get me out of here." And then the ref obliged and stopped the fight for him. So it was a very weak finish against Cerrone. So you can talk about your wins and losses, but at the end of the day, you've tasted that darkness of being KO'd stiff, and you will taste it again on March 5th.
My next question you guys can make for him because he's answer for me. So my next question you guys can make.
Yeah, I set it all up and I knock it all out of the park. That's what I do. That's why you're sitting there. That's why you're flying to Brazil and to do that media run. I want to send you back to our Brazilian TV partners, Globo and Combate Sport, and have you answer to the Brazilian people why we have to book you a hotel in your own home country. Why your kids' names are Bob and Donald. Why are you raising American children? Why don't you trust in your own people? So you're going back to Brazil to answer that question while you stay in a hotel that we have to pay for you because you don't have a home over there. You know, I can only imagine the state Rafael is in coming back-to-back cuts, especially he blew up before the Cerrone fight. He was extremely overweight and he had to cut down to make that 155-pound limit. And then the king calls and says, "You're up again, kid," and now he's got to do it all over again. So I mean, just looking at him, he's aged 25 years in the last 2 weeks. So I can only imagine how he's feeling, but I'm feeling damn good.
Sorry, lightweight's a different story. We are bigger, and lightweight
He's
division.
5'8" with a 70-inch reach.
It's not a.
I'm
it's
5'9" with a
It's
74
not a
inch
show
reach.
in Ireland.
I'm the bigger
when
man
they
here.
have 2 belts.
I'm the bigger man.
You
I'm
know?
gonna bully this man in his own division.
You done, man?
I'm gonna. No, I'm not.
You done?
No, you.
Okay.
Fight him while I speak. I'm the king.
Yeah,
you're
go
the
speak.
You're the bum.
You're nothing, man. So I think it's a bad idea, you know. And he's gonna
5'8".
He's gonna have
with a
nightmares
70-inch
with lightweight
reach.
division for the
I'm
rest of his life.
5'9" with a 74-inch reach. I am the bigger man here. This is a non-argument. I'm gonna go in and bully him in his own division. Toy with him in there.
A guy do say something like that. He has no respect for anybody, and I'm just a single tool in Jesus' hand. And on March 5th, he will see, he will feel what a single tool in Jesus' hand can do with him.
Me and Jesus are cool. I'm cool with all the gods. Gods recognize gods. So this is why, this was one of the main reasons I wanted to give back to the country of Brazil. March 5th, I will behead Rafael dos Anjos. I will drag his head through the streets of Rio de Janeiro, through a parade of people, I'd imagine. It will become a national holiday also, I would imagine. But it's simply a sign of recognizing who's true and who's not. I see a true champion in Jose and his team and his beliefs. He carries the belief of the Brazilian people. And I see a man, although he is Brazilian, doesn't represent the Brazilian people like he should. He brings the name of Brazil down. So I will bring the name of Brazil back up once again. Viva la Brasilia!
First of all, this guy is speaking Spanish. In Brazil, we speak Portuguese. It's not
Look
La
at me.
Brasilia. It's not La Brasilia. It's O Brasil. So learn Portuguese first.
I'm dressed.
And man,
I'm up here like El Chapo.
I'm
in his
gonna have
prime.
a chance to finish this fight in the first round, but I won't. I'm gonna punish him all the way to the third or the fourth. I'm gonna make him bleed. You know, he's gonna pay for everything he's talking about everybody. For all the respect this guy have, I'm gonna punish him for long minutes.
I'm speaking Spanish. I'm dressed like El Chapo in his prime. I'm running this company. I'm running this company like half a wise guy. I'm up here verbally destroying this man. I am a multicultural individual. I am in here doing whatever I want.
Conor, so
This one is for Brazil.
I have your prediction as always, like you do your prediction. So what's your prediction?
Yeah, I feel he is very, very sloppy. His shot selection is very, very poor. He has the tenseness in his body when he loads. He will try. We will enter, and he will try and close into that distance and enter into the pocket. But he will take some strikes in there really, really early. So he also dips in certain. It's honestly like a slower, sloppier, more stuffed version of Jose Aldo. I feel I will guide him onto some strikes, and as he has been KO'd before, I will KO him once again. So that's how I feel the fight will go, but it will be another KO. I'd swear, I'd love to beat the ugly out of him and drag him into the second and third rounds, and I would love to do that. But I feel like I'm gonna dust him in under 1 minute. The game is on its knees. The game must hold seminars every weekend to pay for their training costs. And I'm out here rallying around California in a car that spits fire, dressed like El Chapo, with anacondas on my feet.